Guys, you do not need a yoga practice to stay mobile. You just need to be consistent. Now, I'm gonna show you 4 exercises you can do in a place that you'll probably spend most of your time, in the chair, okay? But before we do that, guys, make sure you subscribe. This is the 4th video in the upgrade series, how to upgrade your workout, and I got a lot more coming. Okay, so like I said, the biggest thing with mobility is you really want to be as consistent as possible. I know you spend most likely a lot of time at your desk, so we're sitting down a lot and we're hunched over a lot, right? We're hunched over kind of that computer. So we're going to focus on 2 areas here, the hips and the upper body, the thoracic spine, or all the vertebrae that are attached to the ribs. Okay, so what we can do first is right from your chair, okay, we're gonna work on the hips, and what you're gonna do is bring your left ankle up onto your right knee. Just stay nice and tall, push your hand down here, and you'll feel a nice stretch through that hip. So we're gonna get some rotational stretch through that hip. What I want you to do is focus on breathing in through the nose. And then as you're breathing out, you're gonna push down a little bit more. And let's do like 3 or 4 breaths, okay? And then you will switch sides, okay? And same idea, nice and tall posture, push down, breathe in 4 to 5 seconds through your nose. Pushing down a little bit harder as we breathe out. Okay, that's some internal rotation for the hips. Now we're gonna work on the hip flexor. So I'm gonna show you, I got a little mat here because of my knee, but what I wanna show you is we're gonna work on this hip flexor right here. So again, we're staying pretty close to the chair. You don't need to go somewhere to do all this stuff. So you have a 90-degree angle in your knee, 90-degree angle in the hip, and a 90-degree angle in your front knee. You're gonna stay nice and tall. You're gonna lean forward without leaning your upper body. I don't wanna see this. I just wanna see you move forward, and you should feel that stretch right through that front hip, that front right pocket. So I'll take my hip, if you imagine your hip's a bucket, and I wanna pull the bucket backwards, so I'm letting the water out the back of the top of the bucket, and I'll get a little bit more stretch here. Okay, same idea, breathing in through the nose, 4 to 5 seconds, and then breathe out, get a little bit more stretch. Obviously, we're gonna go on both sides. All right, so those are the 2 stretches for the lower body. What I wanna focus on now is that upper body. Again, we're always gonna be hunched over a lot of times, looking at stuff, looking at our phone. So we wanna reverse that, okay? The first thing we're just gonna do, and you can do this one standing up, absolutely, actually both of them. So what I'm gonna do is put my hands together, open up, and just squeeze my shoulder blades together, okay? Take a nice deep breath. Try to get a little farther and come back. So what we're doing is just really opening the chest up, okay, giving it some room, and kind of activating those upper back muscles, working on those shoulder blades as they kind of pull our arms back. So we're just gonna kind of work on these things to open up that chest, get those back muscles activated to pull us back up. Let's go for about 10 reps on that. And then the last one will be just to kind of sit back on the chair and reach way back. Taking that deep breath again. So let me show you from the side and what we're trying to do. Again, we said we get this curvature from looking at our phone or being on the computer all the time, driving, whatever it may be. So we're trying to reverse that. So I'm just kind of gonna lean back, take my hands out. So I'm getting a stretch through my back here, my lats as well, and taking that deep breath. Again, anywhere from 5 to 10. But the key here, guys, consistency. Do it a couple times a day. And start to make it part of your daily practice. Don't forget, if you have any questions, let me know. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't downloaded the PDF, there's a link to the PDF in the description.